Georgia Power is reaffirming its promise to keep your energy bills affordable, and this comes as scrutiny grows over the possible impact new data centers will have on consumer rates.
Atlanta News First, Niamani Watson is live outside of a Georgia Power facility in Atlanta. So Niamani, we've heard time and time again from people frustrated with high utility bills.
That's right, especially right now during the summertime where temperatures are in the 80s and 90s like Rodney just mentioned. But Georgia Power says customers are not affected by the surge in data centers. Georgia Power says big power users are footing the bill for the infrastructure built to serve them. The company says that's why base rates for everyone else are frozen through at least 2028. In its customer protection pledge, Georgia Power says any new customer using 100 megawatts or more, including data centers, also has to pay a monthly minimum bill, even if they don't use that power. But the state officials say they want more transparency. Last week, the Georgia Public Service Commission, the group that regulates utility bills, voted to open a review of how Georgia Power charges data centers. Commissioner Peter Hubbard says the review is a step toward accountability.
Are they paying their fair share? I still haven't fully answered that question for myself, and that's what this further docket to review that methodology will help get us closer towards.
And Georgia Power says it supports the review. It also says it's on track to help people save $102 a year starting in 2029. Reporting in Atlanta, I'm Niamani Watson, Atlanta News First.